We are a 100% solar winery. The entire cellar and barrel cellar run off solar energy. We went solar, I think, in 2007, and that's our 80-year-old couple going solar, which we're really proud of. We pretty much recycle everything. We buy recycled glass. We recycle the foils on our bottles. We have a cork recycler. We never call the cork recycler because people take them to make gifts and little trivets out of. But we're trying to reduce our carbon footprint as much as possible. And when we get back over to the other tasting room, that room runs off solar as well.
And if you did actually recycle instead of people reusing the corks, what happens to them?
They would make shoes, handbags. I've seen hat bills out of them, little checkbook covers, just small little fun items. They're not put back into a bottle. It's not used that way.
And there you can see the solar panels on top of the winery. And the tasting room is down there.
Tried that. So the floral? Would that be a floral or?
I get maybe a little spicy, sweet caramel out of it. I can definitely smell the toast in the barrel. So I get a little spicy sweetness out of it.
And how's it taste?
It's
Sorry, try it again.
I get the after, what do they call that thing?
The finish.
The finish is more citrus.
Oh, citrus.
Yeah. Again, it's that sort of a grapefruit, but I like grapefruit, so it's not grapefruit like sour, but. And beginning, I smell the very floral, and then it comes up quick. It's like you get this strong hit.
Spicy caramel. That's just what I get, the little smoky toast from the barrel. That one's nice and spicy. That's 100% Cabernet Franc. Cabernet Franc is typically a blending grape, so you'll find it usually in a Bordeaux style blend.
Right here.
Yes, it's definitely very, very tight, very young.
But it's clean.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Got a little spiciness to it.
Yeah, and then it's gone.
Yeah. And that's typical of a Cabernet Franc. For me, that one has a longer finish than most Cabernet Francs I've had. They just, the minute you swallow them, it was almost like you had water in your mouth.
Yeah.
Boom, it's gone.
Yeah. Wow.
We have a vineyard that yields amazing fruit, and it can be very, like a raw green bell pepper done poorly. If your vineyard just doesn't yield really ripe, nice fruit, and ours does. And I just think that one is fantastic. Just very different. Young wines, the tannins in a young wine come from the seeds, the skin, and the stems. So when a wine is macerated, it's like steeping a tea bag in the skins. So they kind of let the liquid soak in the skins. And the tannins are a natural preservative found in the stem, the seeds, and the skin of the grapes. It acts as a natural preservative, and it softens over time, so you get more of the flavor and not such a tightness to the tannins. But it's a good thing, not a bad thing, because it's a natural preservative for the wine and allows it to age.
So, but as the tannins go, they go away?
They soften.
They soften?
Yes.
But it continues to preserve the wine?
Yes. Eventually, when the tannins have softened to such an extent that they're almost gone, that's when you better drink it, or else it's going to go over to the other side, and maybe it's not going to taste so good anymore.
Okay.
Because the tannins are gone.
Then how do you have those wines that are hundreds of years?
Just luck, and they're not always good when they open them.
Okay.
Yes. They're fabulous to have that expensive bottle, but it's not always going to be good.
Okay.
But this one I definitely get a tighter tannin out of. So I'm going to use the aerator. This will open it up just a little bit. These are fabulous. These are definitely fabulous.
And what's the aerator do?
It opens the wine up a little bit. So you get more on the nose, softens the tannins a bit.
And if I don't have the aerator, then leaving it in the glass to breathe a little bit. And
Swirl it around
swish.
a little bit, open it up.
Okay.
You want to expose it to the air.
Mm-hmm.
Volatilizing the esters. It's
Ooh.
called.
Yeah.